What's up everyone? Today we're doing an unboxing video of the 1/6 scale Donatello from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by Mondo. The box itself, the box art is pretty cool. There's a really cool comic in the flap on the inside that's really well done. There is an intro to the comic on the front of the flap, but once you open it up, there's a really cool intro on what's going on and a little backstory that's going on with this particular action figure. Let's go ahead and see what's inside the box. There's this really cool background design that's inside the box that you can use for your display, so I really like that. That's pretty sweet. Here's the clamshell with all the cool accessories and the figure itself, of course. There's about 6 pairs of hands and 2 right hands for the power glove as well. Here are the accessories and the weapons on the second clamshell. We got the bow staffs, the goggles, the stand itself, some lightning or electricity effects, some more weapons, the power glove, etc. And we'll get into that more in the video. The figure itself is really cool. It feels heavy. The paint job and the color, the shade of the green on his skin is what Donatello, at least what I perceive Donatello to be. So it's really well done, I think. The shell looks cool, the paint job of the muscles, the details. I try to get the lighting right for the purple on his mask. So apologies if you see changes in the white balance of the video. I'll really try to get that purple correct, because sometimes it looks a little bluish, but it really is Donatello's purple, almost like the little wrist straps you see on his ankles, on his right ankle. The straps that hold his weapons and such, I don't think it's real leather. It may be some leather type of material, but it feels really good. It's very, it's authentic as far as how it should feel. But the details and paint jobs on itself is really well done, I think. You see little batteries on here, little accessories. The pouches look really well done. Again, the paint job and the letter D for Donatello looks really good. I really like the feel and I like how it looks. So I think you'll be really surprised and satisfied if you ever get one. His Fanny Pack is also really cool. I like it. It's well done. The knee pad, his right knee pad at least, is soft. The left one is a harder plastic though. As far as articulation, it's pretty standard for Mondo, although you can see the little opening on the back of his neck. But the head movement is pretty good. It's not crazy. It's easy to remove the head, so it's not too bad. The headband tassel can be rotated and also can be exchanged with another one that you have in the packaging as well. The arm articulation it feels like a ratchet style type of articulation. It's kind of hard to bend, but as long as you're careful and don't overstress it, I don't think it'll break, but it does feel like you would break it when you're pushing it the first time, but it does bend pretty well. It does look like there is double joints for the elbows, but that's as far as it can go, I think. It can't go any more than that. You can rotate the elbows and the biceps pretty well, but you gotta make sure you don't overstress it. It doesn't want to go up in the other direction. I tried to, but it didn't want to do it for me. Maybe it can. But just be careful. You have to like shift the shoulder blade up to bring it back down and kind of force it down. So just be careful when you get yours. The arms do go all the way up if you rotate them, but that's pretty much the extent of as far as high you can move his arms or rotate them. So just be careful when you're lifting him up and down. The legs themselves, they're okay. You may have to use some putty because mine were pretty loose as far as like holding positions. There are also double joints on the knees, but this is as far as they can go. They don't go really far as bending them. I don't want to say stability issues, but you will probably end up using your stand a lot more to get those dynamic poses. He does do a pretty cool, decent kick position, but my right leg, as you can see, is kind of loose. It's not bad, but when you shake it, you see that? It just kind of falls down on its own. So it's not great, and you're doing the stand it comes with to actually hold them in place for certain positions. The ankle joints actually are pretty impressive, so if you want to get them in dynamic posing, you can. There is no toe joints, but it does bend pretty well the ankle, so you can get around doing that as far as other poses and stuff. Now let's look at the weapons. The weapons I think are really cool, and the accessories as well. Here's his bow staff. And here's the other electric bow staff, I guess, the E-bow. I guess they call it, with the electricity effects you can apply. I think the paint job and the details are actually pretty well done. I'm not really like displeased with this at all. I think it looks really good. It's easy to actually put it in his hand as well, so it's not a huge deal. The power glove is pretty cool. It's a softer plastic, so it's easy to go in and off. It has a little controller as well. We got the goggles as well, also soft plastic, so it's easy to install on his head as well. The straps can detach, so it's easy to put on. The grappling hook is pretty cool. You can open up the hooks pretty easily. You can also unravel the string, but I left my string just how it is. It does come with a little hook that it comes with, so you can hook up to his belt. One of the first weapons I pulled out here is I guess the website calls it the classic Kyoketsu Shoge blade. It's pretty cool. It's got a lot of battle damage and scrapes on it. I like that. Here are the electricity special effects that you go on the E-bow, the electric bow staff. Also comes with some ninja stars, and I guess this is the hand blade. The website says there's a hand blade, a push blade, and a kunai. I don't see a kunai, at least in my edition. This is a standard edition, but I think this is the push blade that the website says is called. I could be wrong. Comes also with a wrench and a flathead screwdriver for his accessory belt. And of course, his signature glasses, and has a little purple tape on the side to show that's Donatello. The turtle communicator. I like the details of the battery in there and the controls. You see a little picture of Leonardo, and here's the back of it. Also, it comes with a little wristwatch that you can install as well. Second tassel for the headband. It gives it a moving motion. Here's an accessory for Metalhead, and I think you can actually install it. I don't have a picture or video of it, but you can put it on the peg of the head, but there's no neck piece, so it looks kind of awkward and weird, but it still looks pretty cool. Here's the stand. It has the imprint of a sewer lid, which is pretty cool, with the Mondo logo below it. And here's the actual part that holds the figure together. And here are the different head sculpts that it includes. It comes with a neutral, a smile, and an intense scowl. You can swap out the eyes in the head sculpts. It's pretty easy. It's only held by 3 little nipple pegs, and you just gotta crack it open, remove the middle piece where the eyes are, and just swap them out. Try to swap the top pieces with the bottom pieces, but it seems like they're fit for their certain mouths as far as the neutral face and the scowling face. But you can definitely swap the eyes into any of the different head sculpts. If you want a more traditional looking Donatello, you can remove the Fanny Pack. It's really easy to remove. There's like these little rubber nipples on the belt. I will say it is a little more difficult to reinstall, but to take it off, it's not that difficult. You just gotta lift the belt up a little bit and just do a little push, a little pulling, and it'll come right out. Here's how he would look in a traditional, more Donatello without all his new gear and electronics. I really like the traditional plain look, I guess we can call it. I don't think we can remove the elbow pads or the knee pads, but you can remove all the other accessories. It's really fun to pose. I did mention earlier the legs are kind of loose, so you will probably end up using this stand it comes with just to hold it in certain positions and poses. It is possible to actually pose him without the stand, but you might have to use some putty on the joints of the legs. Here are some of the accessories and weapons I included in some of these poses, so you can see how he looks without that. It does pose okay, as you can see here, with just simple poses with his legs, so it's not that hard as long as you have the weight balanced out. But I think they did a pretty good job with these accessories and the weapons. The next couple of images and videos you'll see is just me putting them all together, using all the accessories, and I think altogether he looks really freaking cool. I'm really impressed with the figure overall. Yeah, if you're a big fan of Ninja Turtles, I recommend this one for sure. It's still on pre-order, I think, for the next wave of Donatello's, but I think Leonardo Timed Edition is sold out. But I'm hoping they'll release a standard version of Leonardo as well, so I can get that one, and I'll do an unboxing video of him as well. Now, this figure did cost around $250 with taxes and shipping. Came out to almost $300, just under $300. Here's a height reference image with Play Toy at 1/6 scale of Cammy. And this is an Uncanny X-Men Rogue, also from Mondo, just so you guys can see as far as how tall he is, compared to other 1/6 figures. And I believe they're going to release his brothers as well. Obviously, Leonardo, I think, was the next one releasing. You got Michelangelo and Raphael. And Shredder. They were all announced recently at San Diego Comic-Con. So look forward to those videos as well, because I will go ahead and probably order the rest of them, because this one came out really good. Thanks for watching my video, guys. Just make sure you like, subscribe, and check out my other unboxing videos. I'll have a lot more coming up next, and make sure you check out my live streams. Peace.